What's going on, everybody? My name is LUCK, aka Luck, and welcome to episode 24 of my Direwolf20 1.21 Modpack playthrough. Last episode, we got a little bit of an animal farm up and running, and that is because we are trying to work towards a mob farm, right? We're trying to get mechanical dirt, which I think is what we need to make a mob farm, and nobody has corrected me on that, so I'm going to assume that's what it is. But in order to do that, we need to get liquid meat, right? So in today's episode, we are going to improve this animal farm here, right? And we're going to make it more efficient and hopefully get all the liquid meat that we need for at least our first piece of mechanical dirt. I think we could do that today. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So first things first, what I really want to do is I want to get rid of these sheeps, right? Let's grab some fencing here. And what I'd like to do, and what's in here? What are you? Nothing. Okay. I just want to put my cows in here, right? Boom. Because, so basically what we're doing is we have the wheat growing there, and the wheat will give us seeds, and it gives us wheat, which will work for both cows and chickens. So my plan is to have one side of the pen for cows and one side for chickens. And also, let's turn off all the working areas here, right? And we don't really need the sheeps. Also, I'm pretty sure that I could use just one slaughterer, right, and one animal feeder for both cows and chickens. I think that'd be really cool. One other thing that I really want to do is I want to catch like a zombie or a skeleton or something, right? Because I want to try something. I want to see if I put like a skeleton through the slaughter factory, does it give us anything, right? So let's see. Boom. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That gave us a lot of liquid meat. Interesting. Okay, so I was not expecting that. Yeah, that's actually really interesting. So do enemy mobs give... They just inherently give more liquid meat? And also, why am I getting liquid meat off of a skeleton? That seems a little strange, right? Let's see here. So we are at 588. Do you just... There you go. Yeah, you get... Wow, you get significantly more for enemy mobs. That's interesting. We honestly might not... We might not have to set up the cows and the sheeps. Yeah, we might not have to do that. Oh, I think I should probably eat before I die from fall damage, right? Wait. What just happened? It went down. Why did it go down? Huh. Am I missing something here? I swear we were just at like 988, right? Let's see what happens. Maybe that was just like a visual glitch? What about a creeper? What do you... How much liquid meat do you give, creeper? Oop. Okay, so now we're up to 768. Let's see. Huh, maybe that was just a visual glitch. But either way, we're up to a good amount. Okay. Okay. So, I think I have a new plan. Instead of setting up all of the animals to get slaughtered, right? What if we had a mechanical dirt that made enemy mobs? So one specifically to get liquid meat. And are we also getting pink slime from that? Because that's also a thing that I would eventually like to mess around with. Oh, you exploded. That's not cool. Get out of here, creeper. I think we are? Let's see. So we're at 39:19. It's not much, right? But it is a good amount. So I think, yeah, okay. Totally new plan. Totally new plan. We are going to set up a mechanical dirt specifically just to get liquid meat. Because I think the mechanical dirt also requires liquid meat, right? So, yeah, give me 1 second. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back. So this was a fun idea, right? Until I saw that we get so much more liquid meat from enemies, right? Not really any reason to even have animals suffer in our slaughter pens here, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this down, and then we're gonna explore how the mechanical dirt works, right? Now, from what I understand, I'm pretty sure that it's just like Cursed Earth in that it still needs to be dark, right? And now I'm not sure if like we need to do anything special to it to get it to spawn enemies. Like, I'm not sure if it spawns like passive mobs. Like, are we going to be getting cows and zombies? Will we be getting creepers and then sometimes chickens? Does it even spawn Enderman? Right? These are all the questions that we want to know. And also the questions that I don't particularly want to look the answers up to because I enjoy discovering things on my own. So let's break you. Now, that might have been stupid of me to do. Liquid meat bucket. Look at that. Okay, so at least we got the bucket of liquid meat there, right? So that is good that I just did that and have a bucket of liquid meat on me. Not sure if it like auto-filled or it created. I'm assuming maybe it created that bucket. It was like, hey, you dum-dum, you're about to throw away the stuff that you're actually trying to get, and we're going to prevent you from doing that because you're a big dummy. Okay. So let's look at what it takes to get that mechanical dirt. So mechanical dirt does require a bucket of the liquid meat. It's going to need one of those pity machine frames, 2 rotten flesh, and 2 dirt. That seems easy enough, right? So 2 rotten flesh, 2 dirt, and we need a pity machine frame. So one of these. So pity machine frame like so. Boom. And then this all goes in the dissolution chamber. Now I'm not sure with the dissolution chamber does it matter which slot you put these in? I'm gonna assume that it does. It doesn't look like it does. Yeah, look at that. Mechanical dirt. Let's go. Okay, so let's go check this guy out. So, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure that this guy does require liquid meat. Yeah, so I think he requires liquid meat in order to function, which is fine. And then also it uses 1,000 FE. Okay. Okay, all right. So let's do this. Let's hook this guy back up to our line here. Nope. I want you facing this way. Yeah. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to fence around here like so. Cool. Awesome. Very good. Now, what I'm going to do is we'll wait until nighttime because I broke it without getting all my liquid meat out of it. But we'll wait until nighttime because I want to get a few more buckets of liquid meat. So I will see you guys in a second. All right, guys. So we are here at night. Let's go hunting for some mobs. How's our jetpack doing? 4.1. Not bad. Not bad. I see a creeper over here, so we're going to grab you. We're going to toss you in here. Sorry, creeper. Sorry, buddy. Bye-bye. Cool. And we got 400 liquid meat out of that. Now, a lot of this is going to depend on how much liquid meat the actual mechanical dirt uses. A lot of that is going to depend on that. So, we have another volunteer. Hello. Boom. So what are we up to? We're already up to over 1,000. So as long as each mechanical dirt doesn't use like an obscene amount of liquid meat, we should be able to get a surplus. Oh, hi. You know what, little baby? It's only fair that since I was killing baby cows, we'll sacrifice a baby zombie. And the last of my blaze gold armor broke. Sad. Alright, so let's throw you in here. Let's see how much we get from you. So we're at 1,200. Boom. 1,600. So it looks like we get about 400 per mob, which is cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend a couple minutes. I'm going to fly around, grab some more mobs. We'll throw them in here. We'll get a whole bunch of liquid meat in this guy. And I will be back in a minute. Alright, guys. So we've flown around. We got a few mobs. We got about 4 buckets of liquid meat in here, which I think is pretty good. Right? Let's go ahead and grab a few more buckets. Boom. Buckets. Do I have any in my system? I don't. Do I have any in my bag? Doesn't look like it. So, let's do this. Let's grab some more buckets. And let's also sleep through the night, so that I'm not getting mobbed by skeletons and zombies constantly. Cool. And we can go right at our skylight here. I think that was from when our tree farm was eating our house. Yeah, so we want to test out the mechanical dirt, right? So let's do this. Let's actually, we're just going to plop you down right here, right in front of the slaughter factory. Cool. Let's put you right there. And where'd you go? Mechanical dirt. Boom. Now I don't know. Oh, so you already got power, which is cool. I don't know if this guy has any requirements for space for making monsters, right? What do we have as far as glass? Do we have like dark glass? Dark glass. Dark clear glass. In an alloy smelter, huh? Amethyst. Dark phantom glass viewer. A phantom membrane around tinted glass. Dark glass viewer. Dark glass viewer. Tinted glass? Let's see what one of these does, right? And then in a stone cutter, that's not a stone cutter. Do I have I not made a stone cutter yet? I guess not. Stone cutter. Okay. And if we put you there, dark glass viewer. Let's see what that does, right? Okay. Let's grab some of that. And I want to test this out to see if it's actually dark, right? So if I go like so, and then I put you there, are you actually dark in there? So it's kind of hard to tell in here, but I don't think that this is actually doing what I think that it's doing, right? Yeah, I don't think that it's actually dark in there. Like, I think these are just like literally tinted glass, because you can see like the light in here has not changed whatsoever. Okay. So we're gonna have to figure something else out. I wanna be able to look in there and see if it's working. Which I do have another option, right? Let's see. So let's put all this back in here. Let's grab a door. Do we have a door? We do. Okay. And then how are we on glass? We do have a few. Okay. So let's go set this up and see what happens. Alright, so essentially what I would like to do, right, and we can get rid of some of that there. Do I have dirt on me? I don't. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll have glass so that I can actually view if it's working. And all of this is going to be a very temporary setup, so don't yell at me for it being ugly, right? That I literally just want to see how this guy actually works, right? And then what we'll do is we'll have, yeah, that should block enough light, right? I would imagine so. It honestly might be overkill for me to do all this. Alright, so here's my very temporary setup, right? We come in here. This is pretty dark in here, right? This should be able to spawn more than enough mobs, right? I can't see why it wouldn't be dark enough, but let's go ahead and grab the bucket of liquid meat, put you in there. Now, do you just start doing your thing? Let's see. Well, that's a little disappointing, right? Huh. Oh, it just did something. It just did something. Yep, it just spawned somebody. Let's go and take a look and see how much liquid meat it actually used for that. 40. That's it? Really? Huh. Interesting. That's really not that much. Now, I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused as to why it kind of takes so long to spawn the mobs, right? And I'm not sure if it's just like chance based. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. Too bad you're dead. Okay. Okay, so we know our mechanical dirt works. We also know that just simply one block of mechanical dirt is probably more than enough as far as liquid meat goes, right? To run multiple pieces of mechanical dirt, right? Which is cool. Which is super, super cool. Let's go ahead. Let me get my bucket back. And I'd like to get all of my buckets of liquid meat out of here. And the reason why is because we are going to make some more mechanical dirt so that we can actually get the mob farm set up. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to grab some rotten flesh, right? And we're going to need 8. Boom. And let's grab some more dirt. We're also going to need 8 of that. Cool. And let's go ahead and get some more mechanical dirts going up. Can we not put multiple... Oh, that stinks. You can only put... It's unfortunate. So you have to wait. What are we missing? Were we missing something? Mechanical dirt. Oh yeah, pity machine frame. Yep, that is right. We certainly do need those. Pity machine frames. Okay. And one of you. Cool. Awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through, we're going to get ourselves 4 of these mechanical dirts. And hopefully by the time that I'm done with this, we'll have more liquid meat in that slaughterhouse. Because ultimately what I'd like to do is get 9 mechanical dirts. Because these upgrades for these machines here, they go, you know, in factors, you know, 1 and then 3 and then 9, right? We're going to want about 9 of these mechanical dirts. So give me just a minute here and I will be back. All right, so we finished crafting our 4 mechanical dirts from that. Let's go ahead and check and see how much meat this guy has used. And how much have you made? Decent amount. Decent amount. Not bad. Not bad at all. You keep doing your thing, bud. Super cool. Super, super cool. And then what we could do is once we get enough to set up our 9, right? So that's 7 right there. Once we get enough to set up our 9, we can set everything up and have it all piped together, and yeah, it's gonna be so good. I love it. I love it. Let me go get these other 4 mechanical dirts, and I will be right back. All right, and we just got our 9th piece of mechanical dirt. Awesome. All right, cool. So let's go and take a look and see kind of exactly how we want this to be set up. I don't mind it being over here. This is not a bad area for it to be in, right? Let's go ahead and break this glass. And break that guy. Okay. And I know that we lost a little bit of liquid meat in there. No big deal, right? Let's go ahead. Oh, you don't even have enough in here. Ooh. We might need to sacrifice a couple of our cows, right? Just that we get an even amount of liquid meat in here, because we're gonna need a little bit at least to jumpstart the mechanical dirt. So let's get a little bit. Yeah, so 1 more. And that should be good. Okay. Don't mind me as I break all of my legs. Oh, don't look at me, cow. Don't look. $9.99. That's interesting. Okay. So one more cow ought to do it. I'm sorry. I need the liquid meat. Okay. So let's get that bucket of liquid meat. Okay, cool. So now let's go ahead and bust this structure down that I made, right? And we're going to start planning out how we actually want this set up. And is my magnet on, not on? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so let's think about how we want this set up, right? So I think if we brought it over here, kind of in this corner, would be cool, right? And there's not really any reason to have a ton of space around it, but let's say, like, if I wanted my actual mob spawner mechanical dirts there, right? So that's cool. And we'll have the, I believe, what is it called? Industrial, right? Mob crusher, that's what we want. That's what we're gonna want for, oh, we need pink slime for that. Interesting. Interesting, okay. That's what we need the pink slime for. How are you doing on pink slime? Oh, you're doing good, actually. So we have to remember to get that pink slime out of there before we break this, right? Because we need that. But our mob crusher will be there. Okay. And then over here, so obviously in front of our mob spawning areas, I want glass because I want to be able to see. I want to be able to see what is going on in there, right? So let's just kind of surround this right now. Okay. So mob crusher there. These will be glass, right? And then right here, we'll have another piece of glass, another mechanical dirt here, and our mob slaughter factory there. Perfect. I love it. Right? Yeah. Looks good to me. And then what we'll do is we'll do the same kind of deal, right? Where we'll have a corridor that we walk into, and then we walk down the hallway to kind of make it dark, right? And let's grab some more cobbled deep slates. Let's go grab a tank right now to get that pink slime, because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to accidentally break him or intentionally break him and lose all that pink slime. So let's see. Fluid tank. Boom. And if you guys noticed that visual glitch from last episode, it's gone. I'm not really sure what happened. I didn't adjust any settings or anything, so I'm not really too sure, like, why it did what it did. So south, north. Okay. Right, left, south. That's not south, unless you're considering looking from the back. Okay, so we want right? Push. And there it is. Pink slime. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get you out of the way. Cool. And we're gonna break a lot of these here for a second, because I have a plan for over here. Okay. So we'll bring you out like so. And this will be our mob building, right? Sound cool? So the other thing that I'd like to do is I would like to dig down underneath of this guy. So let's go ahead and turn on excavator mode. Cool. And how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Cool. And then this one right here should be... Okay, so we went one over, which is fine. That's totally fine. Let's grab some dirt. We're just gonna cover this up here. Okay. And we're gonna dig out completely underneath of this mob farm. So give me a minute and I will be back in a second. Alright. And we are back. So, we got the underneath of the mob farm dug out. Right, now there was a very specific reason that I wanted to do that. Number one, it's going to be much easier for us to route cables that way, right? But the other reason is all of our mob drops I want to get filtered into a functional storage system that is tied to our AE system, similar to how our ores are coming in from our void miner, right? I want to put a system very similar to this over there underneath of that that mob spawner, right? We're up to 86 diamonds. Let's go. Let's go. Still 0 copper because all of our copper is getting turned into salts, but that's fine. Like I said, I would assume that it's going to back up eventually. Our ore miner's about halfway. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna sleep through the night. And for the last part of this episode, so we're not gonna set up the whole thing this episode. We're already kind of getting pretty long on this one. But for the last part of this episode, what I'd like to do is get this mob slaughter factory set back up, right? And we will also set up the mechanical dirt here, right? That way we can at least start getting more pink slime. The pink slime seems like it's going to be very important, right? Let's go ahead and grab some more glass. I'm pretty sure we had a little bit more. At least enough to get that window going, right? So, glass... we don't. How are we on sand? 0. Let me go grab some sand real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy set back up, right? So we're gonna have pieces of glass there. Very cool. And... get our cobbled deep slate going again. Now this, I think that I would prefer to have a space back here, right? We might even want to bump... this wall out one. That way we can actually get behind our crusher and or slaughter factory, right? We also only really want this building 3 blocks tall. So I wish I had a builder's wand right now. I mean, I guess the building gadget can help, but like it does like ish, right? Let's remove that. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad, right? Cool. And the reason we want it 3 blocks high is because we want Endermen to be able to spawn. So there we go. And this guy, our doorways can be too tall because that's not like that big of a deal. But we want this space to be 3 tall. Yeah. So let's grab a little bit more of that, right? We're gonna want to cover you up there. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and finish the roof on the... Whoa. That's really strange, right? Let me go ahead and finish the roof on this guy. And I'll be back in a second. Alright, so is it just a big, ugly, cuboid structure? Yes, it is. Will it be functional? Maybe. Right, so that is going to be our slaughterhouse mechanical dirt. And then over here will be our actual mob farm, right? So let's go down into the lower parts. And let's get this guy hooked up really quick. Right, so we need power going there, which shouldn't be too bad. We can break this connection here, right? The animal feeding and the animal husbandry part was a lot of fun, but if we don't have to do it, right? Why bother? Right, so you guys have power. Cool. Awesome. And you know what we might honestly want to do? Instead of it going up that way, what I might want is for it to come in through the side. And the reason why is I want to be able to still pipe out the liquid meat, which we're going to figure out mainly next episode, right? But for right now that works. Let's go ahead, let's kickstart this guy with a bucket of liquid meat. Let's head up there and see our creation in action. Oh, get out of my way. Okay, so that doesn't really help. Although it still seems dark enough to spawn enemies. So there's that, right? So that being open like that honestly is not that big of a deal because it's still dark enough here. So that's good. All right, cool. And we have access to the machine from back here. We'll have access to the other one over here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, awesome. We're getting pink slime, we're getting liquid meats. Cool. Very, very cool. All right, awesome. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap the episode up right there, guys. Next episode when we come back, we'll put the finishing touches on this whole mob farming business, right? We're gonna set up our actual mob farmer, and then we're gonna set up our functional drawer system so that we have access to all the mob drops. And then once we do that, we're going to get into Ars Nouveau, right? So the whole reason that I am setting up this whole mob farm is simply because so I can get more ender pearls, because ender pearls are used in a lot of recipes for Ars Nouveau, right? And I am painfully low on ender pearls. So that's the whole reason that we're doing this. Yeah, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We're still doing that sub goal for this week, 450, right? We're still at 441. I know we can do it. If we get to 450 by Friday, you guys are getting a bonus episode on Saturday, which you don't want to miss. So if you're watching this episode and you guys are not subbed, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. And until next time, guys, I will catch you all later. See ya.